Let's hope you'll pull up a good fight.
Here comes another.
All right, let's finish this fast.
Here comes another.
All while you act for it. All right, let's finish this fast. That was great.
Let's hope you'll pull up a good fight. Let's finish this next time.
Thank you for... Add
Traveler and Paimon. I have bad news. See, Lolly did not reply to our request. Although, I suppose I'm not too surprised.
Huh? You mean she didn't even bother to give Kenichi a response? Guess she really does have quite the ego.
Yeah, well, but let's go to the stadium and see if we can meet her there. If we
That's true. Paimon doesn't see anybody. Seems she's just not gonna show up, huh?
well, we
That might be true, but this...
a sub. Yes, Maui. The only thing is that she often.
Huh. So even though she unlike that old hag Granny Eatstly, right? Does she think she can ignore us just because she's famous? We'll talk about her like she's some kind of huge deal. But if that's what aging does to you, Paimon never wants...
Oh, really? So, that's how you see me?
Huh? Who's there?
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just a disgruntled old hag, right?
Huh? See, Lolly.
Wait,
Yes, Granny Eatstly. But emphasis on, you must know this trope from light novels, surely. They use it all the time. The young man who's actually the— Oh, wipe that look off your face!
Did I forget to mention? She's called Granny, but it was an honest mistake.
What? How did—
Paimon really didn't mean... Oh, Paimon just wanted to apologize, but now...
It was my idea to invite you here, see.
All right. I was only joking. I didn't mean to— I received Kenichi's letter, but of course... It's also natural for people to get held up by one thing or another as they're trying to leave the house. At first, I was thinking of quietly sneaking over, but since you were already here waiting for me, I started to think about how I should phrase my apology. Anyway, that's the whole story. Honestly, it's not like I owed you an explanation anyway.
What's with that expression? Was she feeling embarrassed just now?
When the Masters of the Night Wind said they struggled dealing with her, I wonder if the feeling is mutual. She seems to be pretty awkward herself. Everything she does and says seems a little forced.
Anyway, Shilonen, I heard that you require my help in crafting an ancient name.
Correct. The situation isn't like anything we've handled before. Let me explain.
I see. And you've also heard all about Auroron.
Yeah, that's
I suppose I'll just call you Traveler for now. Traveler, come here. Let me take a good look at you. Wealth leads to unending conflicts between people. Yet you alone transcend the value of gold. Oh, weary yet free soul. Even the most verdant leaf in the forest will Those are all the things that I could see in you. You've experienced— Huh?
Huh? What thing? Don't scare Paimon. Is the Traveler gonna be okay?
Shoo! That should do it. You've just returned from the Night King.
Isn't that kinda like having part of a ghost come back with you?
It's nothing as serious as that. If left unattended, the most it could do is stir up some chaos in your mind, and generally worsen your mood.
Well, in that case, better to get rid of them.
was nothing. Shilonen, let's follow your proposal. Once you've brought Auroron back,
The Lord of the Night? But don't we need to talk?
something this important is beyond their jurisdiction. Only the Lord of the Night is an ancient entity that rules over the entire Night Kingdom, constantly borrowing the power of the sacred flame to combat
Oh, so you're basically saying it's even more powerful than the Wyab of the tribes. Well, that sort of makes sense, being the Lord of the entire night.
Not exactly. It's not so much that one's more powerful than the other. But never mind. That's not. Just listen carefully to what I'm about to tell you. The Lord of the Night is currently in a deep slumber, and we can only communicate with its consciousness while in a trance. In other words, in a dream. But I will need to prepare a few more things if we are to hold a ceremony to achieve the state of the trance. I'll make a list. Can any of you get everything for me?
I can go. It'll probably be a long list, so better leave it to someone who knows all the local vendors.
Sounds good. Then we'll go with St. Lolly to track down Auroron.
Phew, the Fatui are nothing to scoff at, so please.
Yep, we'll be sure to play it safe.
All right, now it's time for us to catch that brat and bring him back. Oh, I'm sorry I made you wait earlier. It was actually because I decided to. He has always lived alone. And I found. And interestingly enough, I saw some slash marks in the.
Oh, sounds like the Fatui broke in.
But why would they kidnap a kid who just spends his days. That's not to say that I believe he's. In any. I'm.
You can count on.
All right.
Falling into weakness.
This is the spot. An eyewitness claim. I don't know how much you're willing to believe me, but Auroron really is a good kid. I see no reason why he. I'm convinced that what the witnesses saw was actually the Fatui coercing him, or perhaps trying to extract information. However, I doubt anyone would believe me, given there are no signs of a fight.
Didn't Kanich say that she's a big name in Natlan? Feels kinda weird to see her so frustrated and helpless like this.
Auroron? He learned a lot from us. And once he reached adulthood, he built himself a house out in the countryside. So... Oh well, he's been raising... Let's follow the phlogiston trail.
Huh?
Oh, right. I forgot your... here. How about now?
What do you see? Whoa,
That's right. I used a spell.
wow, you can even...
It requires... When I held your... Anyway.
Over here, this way! See, Lolly might say a lot of deep and confusing stuff, but this spell of hers is really something.
What does she mean by deep and confusing? As far as but is my way of speaking still not trendy enough? I've already tried, or perhaps I'm still not fashionable enough? But that...
Huh? Was that?
I think about it, it's a... Oh? They appear...
Hey, looks like there's a new camp over there.
Wait. Let me see.
Paimon sees...
This is a distress signal for the Masters of the Night Wind. We've got... leaving such a subtle mark implies that he was... if they notice us, we can just charge in and fight them to the death. But what if my darling grandson is also there? No.
There are traces of people staying here, too.
Wait a second. The phlogiston around here is jumbled up. I can also smell a mix of elements in the air.
Can each talk?
They're judging from what's left on the sea.
Do you still remember the little mark we found before? Paimon's
Given there are two... I'll take this direction. Roron, what the heck were you doing?
And Chic Traveler, did you hear all of that as well? Once Lolly left, that voice went away as well. So you were thinking the same thing. Paimon also thought that if we could hear what she was thinking, she did say that she was quite adept at this spell. If you think about it, she's... Paimon sees some traces here. Let's follow them and see if we can find anything up ahead. Did you find something? Huh. So we can't... That's weird, but he can't have just evaporated into...
So, you can hear the I'm very sorry, but please do not move. I apologize that our first meeting has to take place like this. It's just that, and given your combat proficiency, I would not have been able to gain an advantage over you if you were anywhere else. Hello, traveler. The Fatui's custody. I see. So my friend and I only left those traces to lure you here. Deceiving you was never our true intent, however. It was simply the fastest and most feasible.
Greetings, traveler from afar.
Be careful with this traveler. His soul is temporarily restrained by us, and it appears to have become more fragile in the process.
It was I who tasked Auroron with leaving the traces to lead you here. And I've heard much about you from the past encounters you've had with my colleagues. Given the I will use the opportunity to explain my goals and motivations to you. If you would like to hear our intel, then find us to the east of the stadium.
You will see me again once you return to reality. No matter what I say, please, help me keep the...
Why are you
See, Lolly! He froze for a moment.
Could it have been those leftover remnants from the Night Kingdom? Do you have any itches or pain? Don't worry. We can take a short break. Sorry, I know I asked for your help. But how...
If you're feeling sick, you should just sit.
A seasoned traveler must know the... In any case... Need?
Feeling better yet?
All right, I followed my
Oh, so it's close by. Then let's.
Well, but if you want him... Look over there.
Huh?
That's a roar.
All right, we'll take the lead.
Hey, quit daydreaming. Don't you...
I cannot. Without the sun, I cannot see the truth.
Huh?
Wow.
See, Lolly's struggling to control.
On my... Still trying to resist? You've got no idea who you're up against.
For slacking.
Point.
Time to fulfill my duty.
Killjoy! We've only just begun. Looks like I went too far.
Auroron!
Gran.
Paimon knows she's called Granny Eats to Leave.
And greetings to you too. Gramp?
What did you just come?
Gramps? Is that not right?
How many times have I told you?
Oh, wait. He's not a child, is he?
Oh, your words have pierced my...
Why are you so upset? You can just say yes or no.
Of course I'm not a child. It's just... Exactly.
But if you keep that up, then everyone's.
And do you think saying all of this is... Haven't I told...
Be wary of beast...
Oh, so you won't always...
I'm sorry, Granny.
Next time?
No, they just asked...
Okay. Now answer me on...
Yes.
So why did you...
Because they said they would need my help from there on out. They also...
Hey! I'm no... Even if the truth that...
I'm sorry.
We can submit the details of this camp. Let's clean this place up and get back to the city.
Sounds good.
You're.
Yes, I grow a lot of...
Now's not the time...
Recite the 3...
Huh? No.
How exactly did the masters rate?
Oh.
I see.
That's right.
Now that you know Auroron was only trying to protect another member of his...
We'll give her a full.
Will I need to stay here?
Technically.
Sure.
Understood.
I understand. Thank you.
Well, at least.
Traveler, Paimon, once Auroron is...
Oh, thank you.
You scratch... come with me, Auroron.
Goodbye, Gramps.
We're finally done. All right, it's time to find some grub. Huh? What? The captain? stuff about protecting Seat Lolly and being for. Yeah, you're still. We still have enough.
There's no such thing as pure freedom in this world.
Weird. Paimon doesn't see anyone. What was that?
Good evening. Nice to.
It's you.
I'm terribly sorry. It's just.
And what's with you apologizing all the time?
You're right. Granny tells me that too.
Oh, so you're gonna call Paimon
Well, I could. It's all clear. Over to you.
Excellent. The fact that you showed up proves that I was right about your character. Yet, there's been a lot of talk about you. Child told me that you're passionate about. If we allow the current state of things to continue, we will inevitably clash. I've long heard of your exploits across the nations. Though you have crossed swords, and once you've learned the truth that the Pyro Archon.
I assume you've already been informed of the Pyro Archon's plan. In order to
Wait, how did you know that? Never mind. Guess not.
I've long kept a close eye on her plan. To be frank, if any part of the plan goes awry, now, you may have been led to believe that this is the only plan available to her.
An emergency plan?
Yes. A way to keep Natlan intact, even if her original plan fails. Whether this stems from hesitation, fear, or even naivete, I cannot say. My fear is that given the enormity of the decision, she will be reluctant to confront the dire reality we face, and we have to make the decision for her. Here.
Yeah, do you have any evidence for all this? Just besides, wasn't it you who tried to seize the Gnosis for the...
I knew you to be clever enough to see. Since I was defeated in battle, I must put to rest my thoughts about the Gnosis. And now, I have found a new way.
Someone's here.
Huh? The captain disappeared!
Something is rapidly approaching.
Something? Bad news, chump. It's your granny.
See, Lolly?
I knew something was amiss after we were separated. Hidden ceremonial tool. How dare you go behind our backs like this, Auroron? Colluding with the Fatui? Oh, here we go again. Cat got your tongue, huh? You really think you can avoid a scolding just by staying quiet?
I'm not trying to avoid anything.
Oh, and now you're talking back. Well, go on then. Explain yourself. What the heck are you up to?
I'm sorry, Granny. I feel so guilty.
You! That's it! Where are my tools? I swear if I don't teach you a lesson right here and now, I'll...
Wait, see, Lolly! Please, calm down. We, still learned a lot of info, didn't we? Like the fact that the captain isn't trying to seize the Gnosis anymore. So, maybe just save the scolding for later, okay?
Listen well, Auroron. You're only getting out of this now because of the Traveler. You're right, Traveler.
Follow me.
In all my years, I've never had a child cause me so much grief. Why did... Just use your brain for a... You've always been a good kid. Why would you throw...
I'm sorry that you have to hear all this. You're very kind. Most people would have fled.
Oh? You dare gossip between...
Sorry.
Sorry, Granny. You say all the right things, but then you go and completely ignore me. Well,
Who's eating?
that's irrelevant. The point is, he hangs out with this kid, so he must be no good. You kids get to a certain age and suddenly act like you know it all. Auroron, if you're still thinking about that so-called duty, then please, just forget about it.
See?
That's not it, Granny. I know you tend to get down on yourself when you're upset, but I can tell I really hurt you this time. All I can...
His voice.
It sounds like he's somewhere super far away, but isn't he right here in front of us?
I'm really sorry. It's up to all of...
Get back here, this
What just happened?
It's a trick of his. If you grind spores into a powder and spray it in the air, he pulled it off flawlessly. He must have put a lot of time into perfecting it. Little brat.
Whoa, that's a little extreme.
I'm sorry for interrupting your conversation. Auroron probably did every... We've got quite a long... Do you two have some time?
All right, it's been a while since we last ate. Now that we can relax, Paimon just realized how hungry.
Then let's go. We can find somewhere to sit down.
Really? You're not gonna take her offer? That's right. See, Lolly has gotten a lot quieter since Auroron ran away. She seems to be having a hard time. He's right. We're seasoned adventurers, so we're more than capable of paying our own bill.
Hey, come on now. You won't even let me take you out for some food and drinks? I just wanted to treat you to a meal.
Are you sure? We can save you some Mora.
Mora is the least of my concerns. Besides, we're definitely due a meal after all the time we've spent together. Let me get this one. I might be an old hag, but I like to think I'm not completely useless.
Sure, that's fine with us. But Paimon doesn't want you to be sad, sweet Lolly.
Don't... Do you see two people standing by the door? They look...
What?
Huh? How could that be? my mind isn't as sharp. There you go, miss.
Oh, so you've heard of...
Of course I have. Aren't you the ones who saved Kachina and brought her back? No wonder you hit it off with Granny Sidla.
Wait, so you call...
Well, given our ages, it'd probably be more accurate for me to call her... Huh? Oh, please, Granny, I wouldn't dare. I'm just beyond happy to see you bring over some new... All right, that's enough. Go on now. I'm sure...
Seat Lowy? Seat Lowy?
Who's that? You got some gall calling me by my first name. Let me guess. You want to test your skills against Granny Eatsley, don't ya?
Are you still with us, Seat Lowy? You're kinda talking to no one.
I mean, come on.
Granny Seat Lowy, you're not a monster at all.
Exactly. And while we're at it, I'm not some lazy slacker either. Oh yeah. And I have to mentor all the new kids. Hey, new kid. Yeah, you. Don't play dumb. Didn't I teach? That's more like it. About dang time someone showed me a little respect. Yeah, Granny.
Did she just...
Behind this pitch black.
Is this another
No, I'd say it's warning. Warning. Red. Red. Huh? Traveler?
What's wrong?
I'm gonna hurl. Hang on, just keep it in.
You had Paimon worry.
How embarrassing. I'm sorry you had to see me like that.
Are you feeling okay?
There's so much that
Why not?
Please, Paimon.
Oh, Paimon can...
No, that wasn't my point at all. Seriously, don't you youngsters know anything about shame? Huh?
Yeah. It's okay, Seat Lowy.
I can't take it anymore. Hearing me mumble under, it's just like when you're rolling on the floor in your pajamas.
So that...
It happens to be... Take a walk with...
Looks like she's completely given up.
Well,
Wow, it's beautiful. Oh no. What do we...
I was let's just...
Really?
Well, I guess I used to be more of a stickler for the rules. And you're right. I don't usually open up to the people of my tribe like this. I'm just an eccentric old hag to them. That story's been passed down so long. It might as well be true.
What? You're just a regular person.
The kids of my tribe would have a heart attack if they heard you say that. Granny Eatsley is a powerful figure. Be careful around her. That's what they'd say.
Well, you are powerful. Are they afraid of you?
Some are. Others are mad I always come out on top. A few decades like that. and people stop knowing how to deal with you. What about you? Are you scared of me?
We don't find you scary at all.
That's I make. Oh,
We believe you.
yes, but Mawika, Aurora. The reason being, no one. The Masters of the Nightwind believe they can. A possibility. The ceremony would allow lost souls to gather within him.
Wait, that doesn't sound right.
Now, when damage occurs to the Night Kingdom, the souls held within the ceremony can send back countless souls at once, which would benefit the. I wasn't surprised the chief at the time came up with the plan. The ley lines were already in a terrible state. When the chief asked for my opinion, I didn't give my approval. Pathetic, isn't it? By not objecting, of course, in my tribe, death is rarely something to fear. But what kind of message would we be? It's not right. So, when I learned that the plan was everyone thought he would be happy he survived. He asks this question.
Wait,
He knows that, but he still feels guilty. Auroron has a maybe he
Traveler, didn't the captain say he found a way to solve? Anyway, we can't just let things go on like this. We have to. You don't look.
probably. Boogie.
Hey, we're.
Good point. Friends. I like this.
Auroran's probably back with the captain. You mean about the backup plan? Do you really? Yeah, you're. But she's probably asleep. Noisy outside. Well, I guess we should see what's going on.
You're already.
Wow, you're up.
Let's not. Anyway, I was also woken up by. I heard many areas have been attacked by the.
The abyss attacked the.
I'll be fine. The stadium could always use more manpower. I'm done. I was the one who vouched for him, so I need to. But I should. As for the ancient name, once we handle this crisis, I'll thank you.
She left in a hurry. Looks like a.
Traveler, over here! Perfect.
Oh, you're all here.
Just my way of saying how awesome you are.
All right, but
The Abyss suddenly attacked the Collective of Plenty, the Masters of the Nightwind, the Children of Echoes, and
Yes, and the tribes have plenty of defenses, so they're safe for now. Chaska and I have been searching for survivors, and
I plan on heading back to the Collective.
what about you, Mulalani? Where are you gonna go?
I'll go help the Children of Echoes. What about you guys? We could go together.
yeah, that
That would be pretty great,
It'll be fine.
Let's part ways here for now.
And most importantly, be careful, everyone.
Oh, and some of us need to avoid.
Koichi, do we really have to do this now?
It's alright. Alright, let's hurry up and talk to...
Oh, it's you two. Look, I'm very interested in your recent adventures, but this is not a...
That's alright, we're also in a hurry. We're gonna go help the...
What? So he thinks my plan is too risky. He thinks I'm being stubborn. I shouldn't underestimate the Fatui's ability to get... I will answer you honestly, but you must... I can use the power of the Gnosis to save... The Gnosis would drain all the souls and memories from the Night Kingdom and weave them into a giant net, which would surround the ley lines and protect them against abyssal corrosion.
Wait, you can use souls to weave...
Yes. It means sacrificing those souls. The Night Kingdom not only houses the souls of the dead, but also our... Even then, the net can still become corroded, given the enormity of the price. It's a solution I refuse to consider right now. Now, it's true. Both plans come out of... Natlan is unique among the nations of Teyvat. Having a contingency plan is our duty. Still, this has always been a...
Oh, one more thing? The captain said he...
Without the Gnosis, he should have no other option. Seems like our only path forward is to track him... Judging by your expression, you must have
Not even a little! We would never...
Maybe it was out of caution, anxiety, or simple curiosity. So now that you have your answer, do you still doubt me?
You scared Paimon.
That's a good thing. Oh, and feel free to call me Maui. As for the captain, the intelligence officer...
That's great! Sounds like we just have to wait a little...
Don't worry. I just need to finish coordinating...
Wait! You're going to fight in person?
That's true. I'm far less powerful than a god in my current state. But don't forget, no matter how you look at it, my duty is on the front lines. Oh, now you doubt my strength. That hurts, travel. Anyway, even if we were... I've considered moving my people to other nations, but given their close connection to the Night King, I've told the chiefs of each tribe to strengthen their defenses and advise people against leaving their settlements. Now, I just need to find the right time to disclose...
Paimon's a little worried about how people...
Yes.
Alright, we should head out. Maybe we can join a...
Quick, over here! To save...
Kachina!
They've all made it out. It's the Traveler and Paimon! They're here!
What's the situation?
There's a trapped caravan that needs our help. We need to...
We'll go together.
Bye.
Stay safe. We've got this.
you're okay. Let's see. Your goods look fine too. Guess
That should be the last abyssal pylon near the Children of Echoes. By the way, where's
The Masters of the Nightwind also.
Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, this isn't a good place to talk.
looks like a few people were hurt after all.
The abyss? Before long.
I wasn't in charge still. Sleeping on the wet grass was pretty uncomfortable, but it was worth it.
You mean the situation in the Night Kingdom, right? Yeah, I felt... it's impossible not to feel...
And we still don't know when the final
That just means we need to buy the Pyro Archon more time.
You really are an eternal optimist.
Why, thank you. I guess it's one of my better qualities.
So, specifics aside, the Pyro Archon confirmed the Gnosis...
And somehow the captain finds out about it, goes to fight the Pyro Archon, and calls her out for having a solution. Honestly, if he has the same information as...
It's probably because our plan is so risky. We talked to Moika before we left the stadium. According to her, well, it makes sense.
Yeah, I trust the Pyro Archon. When I was upset about Kachina's plus, she burned down all those precious mementos for... When it comes to Natlan survival...
I agree. Maybe the captain weighed the cost, and life is important. But so are history and memory.
As the Archon...
The next question...
Yeah, and is...
We still don't have...
Let's head back with how many fatigues...
Sounds good. I haven't...
Wanna join our garrison, Mililani?
I was just about to ask.
Then you should go register right away.
Register? Alright. See...
Oh, you
They ran into the Fatui while out on a mission and
The Fatui?
Calm down and let me explain. Watch out. It's the Fatui.
Were they attacked by the abyss? No, wait. It looks like they're
You're right. That's a traveling group. Let's keep observing.
We're glad you're okay. Given the appearance of abyss monsters all over Natlan.
Thank you so much.
We don't expect anything in return. If you truly wish to repay the favor, you can keep this a secret.
Oh, okay.
We're not asking you to cover up our activities. We haven't done anything. Nonetheless, the decision remains yours.
Got it.
Did you hear that? They mentioned a
Exactly. Still, there was no trade. They were just... I didn't believe the captain when he said he wanted to save Natlan.
Maybe we've been wrong about the Fatui.
It's too early to say.
So this is where they were headed. Looks...
Koichi, wait for me.
Oh, no you don't. How...
Look, I can use this terrain to my advantage.
We still can't see anything on the inside.
The more heavily guarded the location, the more valuable the secrets. That intel is worth...
Fine. You're not...
That's even more risky. You've been running... I'm confident I can protect myself.
I can. Fine, don't believe me. But you can't, you know, growing up, even if I
All right, all right.
Guess that means I win.
All right. Same plan as usual. We split up. Communicate with Hand. Got your ropes?
Yeah, let's go.
Fatui have eyes all over this place. I should wait for Koichi's signal. Now. Not sure how many chances I'm gonna get. I need to act. Good. I made it without getting caught. I should get to that platform over there. But it's guarded by the Fatui. Koichi should have line of sight. That's it. Now's my chance.
It's no use staying in one place. I should keep moving. Looks like Chaska is helping me by keeping an eye on the Fatui movements. I'll wait for her signal. Time to move. Whew. That was probably can't make it over in one go. I'll wait for my next. Now's my chance. I made it! Let's see. The Fatui's occupying all the best locations. If we could just get past them somehow. Wait! I've got it!
Huh? What's that noise? Did something explode? What the heck is that? What do you think? I could ask you the same thing!
Good. They're arguing. Looks like they just needed an excuse. The people on the hill over there left to help their comrades. Come get me, Chaska.
That's Koichi's signal. Give me your hand. Quick.
Coming! I checked, and this way is complete. Well, I was pretty helpful, right?
I was wrong, Koichi.
Wait, you're just gonna admit it?
Let's focus on the task at hand. We're in the heart.
All right. If you're not gonna take... Looks like the Fatui are here to dig something up.
It seems like they're looking for a dragon relic. Call this. The device is ancient. Barely any information.
Not bad. Looks... so...
Back? Back where? Should we...
You really want to keep going?
Of course! We make a good...
What was that?
Uh-oh.
Falling rock incoming! Watch out for your gadget!
What?
Once we got them off our tail, we went back. It looked like they were waiting, though.
So,
She pushed herself to...
Well, I didn't cause you...
You've done very well.
I know.
so our current at the device.
I have no idea. Shilonen,
I'll get.
thank you both for your hard work. I prepared a small gift of my own as a token.
My patience.
You don't need to give us anything, Archon.
I accept.
There's some for the rest of you as well. I'll start investigating the source mechanism.
What's next?
I'm taking Koichi.
Hey,
That's what you always say. Everything's What if the abyss...
I won't. Triple promise I...
Mm-hmm.
Fine. But I'm a doctor. I'd do the same for anyone trying to put...
Then try to...
The two of you.
I disagree. I understand.
Who wants to be like her? Oh,
That's...
Okay.
Don't worry, Pine.
plus, we're family.
Okay.
So, you're all...
Neither of us are really...
Plus,
Be my guest. See you later, Trap.
There's no rush. At least grab a nice meal.
bye, you two.
Those two will probably make up for... Well, before... why do you...
Okay,
Awesome! Just...
hey,
Oh, yeah. You mentioned how Paimon and the Traveler discussed it.
I agree with your Auroron came back.
What? He came back?
I told him to give up whatever he's doing, but he apparently he came back to fulfill his duty to our tribe.
Paimon's surprised you...
I had to prioritize my tribe. Besides, the situation was intense. I couldn't focus. Plus, he was on guard. He knew... all these years of...
Don't say that! Your tribe...
You're right. He's not only... Besides, Auroron is my...
Wait...
Look. Remember how I said Auroron's soul is fragmented? And this gem is what makes... It just so happens that Auroron is due for a gem replacement. You guys know Aoife, right? No? Well, Aoife doesn't know what's going on, so he agreed, no questions asked. Auroron would... He probably suspected that I tampered with it. But here...
That's amazing. You can do something like that?
Most people can't. But I can't. That trick he used to bring you to the Night Kingdom isn't anything special, by the way.
So in other words...
The kid thinks he...
That's amazing, Seat Lolly. Let's take a look right away!
Once we get to the bottom of it... I know he thinks of me...
Huh, that's a tough question. Paimon doesn't have a grandma, so she...
To be honest, I've always doubted my ability to look after him. But if I stop here, it will haunt me until I'm 500 years old. Yeah.
You're just making it worse, Traveler.
I don't care.
You sure you'll be okay?
Did you just say...
Is that okay? We have a pretty good reason to see it too, don't we? Because,
You really... Fine.
Don't worry, we're perfect.
Then I place my... All right. Are you ready?
Look how good you're doing. You'll grow... And you? Aoife says you're taking up too much space.
Hey! How's it going, Auroron?
Good.
Ah?
No, just...
Sounds fascinating. What did they...
They told me you were coming.
Oh, by the way, I ran into Aoife yesterday. He told me Chaska's fostering...
No, don't worry. I've already wrapped your share of the...
You really knew I...
Light up the smoke, and you can see the path through the shadows.
Hey, have you seen...
Appeared out of nowhere?
It's the Fatui. Their leader seems like a big deal. He didn't if you run into them.
You're from the Master...
I enjoy... I guess you're from the Fatui.
Not an inaccurate... I'm looking for someone who may be known to...
Granny. What did... I've heard the name.
There's no point to further questioning if you insist on hiding things from me.
Oh, he could tell I was lying, and now he's leaving? Hey!
It's none of your concern. I have my own means of tracking her down.
Why are the Fatui looking for her? I can't just let them go like this. I have to figure out what they're planning. I've just been studying the ley lines and asking for leads on Granny. I can definitely rule out some sort of invasion.
The situation has seen no true improvement. The Pyro Archon did not fulfill her promise.
My lord!
Ignore him. He is no threat.
He knows I'm following him, but he doesn't seem to care. He's strong, I can tell. But there's something unusual about him and also familiar in some way. I can't describe it.
What is it?
My lord, I feel dizzy.
A ley line disturbance. Certain presences have been forced to wander outside their rightful realm.
That was a spell from the Masters of the Night Wind. How did he know that? How did he do that so easily? Soulfaring is supposed to be extremely difficult.
I feel much better. Thank you, my lord.
Think nothing. Stay vigilant and continue to gather information. The Abyss, however, there's no reason to over...
Yes, sir.
Why are the Fatui fighting against the Abyss? Whole time and still they ignore me? It seems like his subordinates refer to him as the captain. And now he's headed to the stadium. That's...
You two, with me. Everyone else, wait here as instructed.
Yes, sir.
He's going inside? But the pyro...
Forgive me, my lord. Allow me to check one more...
This nation.
Yes, sir.
He just walked straight into the stadium. What is he gonna do? They're both incredibly... Wait, this feeling. Just like the other day near the ley lines. It's faint. Like a soul... Is that why he's looking for Granny? If he dies here, then all clues will be...
As for you, I must...
No matter how dense the fog, as long as the sun remains, we cannot turn you don't have much time. And...
I'm beginning to see just how you heard something from here.
No need to force yourself. I've never seen anyone match the pyro...
I didn't expect you to...
You know I've been following you. Why didn't you...
When walking in the forest, it is only natural to encounter wild beasts. However, not every beast has the courage to come out and bite.
And yet, one of those very
Then speak.
I didn't save you because I wanted something. My soul is more perceptive than others. I can sense that the ley lines are extreme. The questions you asked her just now, well, I've had
So, you can tell the truth. That was quite a reckless decision to make. I'm not sure you...
There's no turning back for me now. What I did back there is going to get me in a lot of trouble. You attacked the Pyro Archon in broad daylight, and I used my spell to save you. So, we're in the same boat.
Seem to care little for my...
It's too late for that. Start from the beginning. Why are you...
Explain your relation to her first. I know you two are
See, Lali is my elder and my teacher. She taught me...
If you truly wish to protect her, you should have let me perish at the Pyro Archon's hand.
I want to do something to change Natlan for the better. Something I can accomplish with my own two hands. You're strange.
Strange? Citalale is said to be the legendary Granny Eastly.
Why do you need knowledge on the Night Kingdom?
That is not something you...
Don't forget, I
do not believe the Fatui capable of...
People can lie, but souls cannot. I can tell...
You may not live among your tribe, but you certainly know that... Let's go. We'll see if you have what it takes. I see. Interesting approach.
Worth trying, I think.
Rather than weaving a net to protect the ley lines, this method would address the root problem by
Traveler.
Paimon's fine.
Of course. I'm just... After everything, he still can't let go of the past. For some reason, now that he's all grown up, he thinks no one can tell him what to do. He thinks he can just I'll show him. If he tries to run one more time...
Maybe stubborn...
Is that supposed to be...
Yeah, what does it even mean?
The Loom of Fate?
Oh, anyway...
Which means...
Why is he so...
Yes, she needs to...
cleanse you of your sins. Give thanks. Receive thy blessing. Of your sins. One more sin upon your soul. Slice! Need a new punching. Lucky today? You want this one? Need